Hi, welcome to Fitness with Crystal. Today we are going to be doing a upper body strength routine using a Theraband. Make sure that before you get started, that number one, you've done some sort of a warm-up routine just to warm up the entire body before we start this strength work. And number two, that you're using a band that is appropriate for your fitness level. So make sure you try it out before you perform the exercises with me here today. Okay, so let's get started with biceps. We're gonna take that band underneath the feet. So take that band, go ahead and step on it, and I'm gonna widen my stance. Hips distance apart, knees are softly bent, arms are down by your side, neck and shoulders soften down away from the ears. Bend those elbows. We're gonna do a set of 12 here. Inhale, exhale, bend those elbows. 1 and 2 and 3, very nice. And 4, exhale as you bend those elbows. Inhale as you release those arms back down. You wanna keep that belly nice and tight so your core is engaged, your posture tall. We're almost there, everybody. 4 more repetitions. 3, 2, and last one. Relax those arms down. Good. Give them a little shake. We're gonna repeat this set, but we're gonna bring those feet together. What this does is it changes our base of support with a narrow stance and makes the balance component just a little bit more challenging. So if you notice that this is a little too difficult for you, there's more body sway than you like going on, go ahead and open that stance back up to that wide stance position. So let's do our second set of 12 right here. Chest is lifted, shoulders over hips, belly to spine. Inhale here, exhale, bend those elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. 6, 7. Almost there, everybody. Stay strong. 9, 10. Give me 2 more good ones. Full range of movement all the way up, all the way down. Last one. And release it down. Woo, nice job. Okay, give those arms a little shake. We're gonna stretch out the entire body at the very end. So let's take that band. We're gonna go ahead and move on to chest. Take that band across the back, below those shoulder blades. And you're gonna feel across your back and notice that there's a bony landmark right here. That is your scapular blade. You have one on each side. Go ahead and place that band across the back, below those scapular blades. We're gonna widen that stance. Feet are nice and sturdy on the floor. Knees are softly bent. Open those arms out to the side. Neck and shoulders relax down away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, press those arms forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Very nice, everybody. And 6. Keep that posture tall, belly to spine. 7. Exhale as you press those arms forward. Inhale as you release it back. Almost there. Last 3 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Drop those shoulders down. Bring those feet all the way in together. Got my little one. She's joining us for the party here. So bring those feet together. We're going to narrow that stance just like we did that first set. This gives us that balance component that we really want. But if it's too much for your body, again, that wide stance is a great place to be as well. Open those arms up. Elbows are down. Inhale here. Exhale, press forward. 1 and 2 and 3. Exhale as you extend those arms. 4, 5, 6, 7. You're doing fantastic, everybody. Keep it strong. 8. We're almost there. You've got this. 9, 10. Last 2 strong ones. 11. One more time. And bring those arms down. Nice work. Let's roll those shoulders back. Give me 3 big shoulder rolls towards the back. 1 more. And let's go the opposite direction. Roll those shoulders forward. 3 shoulder rolls forward. Good, and let's move on. So we've got 2 more exercises. The next one, we're gonna focus on that back body a little bit. We're gonna do a row. So I'm going to separate my feet hips distance apart, and I'm gonna take that right foot forward in my tandem stance. Both toes are pointed forward. I've still got the feet separated hips distance apart, and I'm gonna take that band, I'm gonna slide it right underneath that front foot. Make sure that your band is sort of equidistant on each side, so you've got an even amount of band. And then I'm gonna frame my hips with my hands. As you draw those elbows back, so I'm just doing a little demonstration here. As I draw those elbows back, I'm squeezing the muscle between those shoulder blades, behind my shoulders, and my triceps are also included in that effort there. So all across the back body. Inhale, at the very bottom, chest is lifted, belly tight. Exhale, draw those elbows towards the back wall. And as you can see here, those arms stay fairly close to my body. They don't move out towards the side wall. They draw directly back behind me towards the back wall. Getting nice and broad from collar to collar as those elbows pull back. Exhale as you pull, inhale as you release. We're halfway there. 6 more here. 6. And 5, and 4, breathe through it, stick with it, stay strong. 3, 2, one more time on this side. Very nice, and relax. We're gonna finish up with set number 2 with that row by placing the other foot forward. So I usually start off with my hips distance stance, and then I just take a step forward with my desired foot, which is my left foot. And then I'm gonna slide that band underneath that left foot. The toes are facing forward, my feet are hips distance apart, and my hands are framing my hips. Posture is nice and tall, neck and shoulders relax down away from the ears. Inhale here, exhale, draw those elbows back. 1, and 2, this is our final set of row, and 3, and 4, exhale, breathe through it. 5, 6, I know you're doing amazing there at home. 7, 8, 9, 10, we're almost there. Last 2, 11, and last 1, make it count, and release it down. Let's remove that band, shake it off. Okay, we've got our final one, tricep, muscle across the back of that upper arm. I'm gonna go ahead and set up in that same tandem stance. So again, feet separated, hips distance apart. I'm gonna take that right foot forward and slide that band underneath that foot. Now my elbows are gonna bend back into my row position. My palms are turned forward, and my chest, so from the shoulders all the way to the hips, I'm just gonna give myself a slight hinge forward just like this with my front knee bent nice and strong. And I'm gonna press those palms towards the back wall. Really important that that belly stays nice and tight. So I'm gonna stay here in my side frame. I have that right foot forward, left foot back. My feet are hips distance apart, toes pointed forward. Draw those elbows back, broad from collar to collar. Belly is tight, slight hinge forward. Make sure that front knee is bent. And we're gonna press those arms back. 1 and 2, breathe. Exhale as you extend those arms. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have those hands in a fist, and those palms are facing my hips. We're almost there. We're on 9 right now. And 10. I know you can do it. Give me 2 more. 11 and 12. And shake it out. Okay, final exercise. Last side. We're gonna separate those feet hips distance apart. Step forward with that left foot, and then we're gonna slide that band underneath that left foot. Remember, I want that stance really strong. Belly is tight. My elbows are drawn back, and I'm gonna hinge forward slightly at the hip with that front knee bent nice and strong. Look straight forward, chin parallel to the floor, and then straighten those arms in that tricep extension. 2, 3, exhale as you pull back. Inhale as you bend those elbows. Exhale, inhale, we're halfway there. 6 more to go. 6 and 5 and 4, you can do it. 3, 2, last one. And relax those arms down. Go ahead and bring those legs back together. You did it. Really nice work. Give yourselves a hand. We're gonna stretch out that upper body a little bit, starting off with those biceps. So I like to set my feet up nice and stable. My feet are hips distance apart. Chest is lifted. Extend those arms forward. Turn the palms down towards the floor. So in bicep curl, we were mainly going into that concentric movement of elbow flexion. So here in the stretch, I want to open up that arm into elbow extension just to lengthen, create a little length across that muscle. Breathe here. Press those palms forward. Extend at the wrist. This stretch is going to be as generous as your body allows it to. So if those elbows don't come to a full straight, it's okay. Don't force it. Do whatever your body feels comfortable doing. And then bring those arms down by your side. We're just going to roll those wrists out. One direction and roll the wrists out the other direction. Bring those forearms and those palms parallel to the floor, and we're just going to rotate at the forearm, up and down, turning those palms and forearms up and down. Good, and relax it. Now we're going to move on to a chest stretch. We're going to take those hands, interlace them behind the back here. This is what I call a passive interlace. We're just taking those arms behind the body, creating a really gentle opening across the front of the chest, the shoulders. If you want to take it a little deeper, those pinkies can gently raise up towards the ceiling, or those fingertips draw towards the back wall. However you want to frame it. Broad from collar to collar, chin parallel to the floor. You're gazing forward, you're breathing. Good, and release those arms down by our sides. Let's roll those shoulders back. Nice, big, generous shoulder rolls. I want you to move in all directions. So as we're rolling back, we're going forward, up, back, down. One more time like this. And let's go the other way. Roll the shoulders forward by moving in all directions. Back, up, forward, and down. One more big, generous shoulder roll forward. And let's take that right arm across the chest. I like to hold right here across the forearm. And then guide my arm across the chest, bringing that bicep as close as I can to the chest. You're going to feel that stretch all along the side of that outer arm and the shoulder. Breathe here. Stay tall in your posture. And let's switch sides. Opposite arm across the chest again, using that right hand to guide the left arm across the body. Breathe. Create lots of space across that shoulder, that left shoulder, and the neck area. And then bring that arm down. Let's move on into an upper back stretch. So take those hands, interlace the hands in front of the chest. I like to keep my palms facing my body to start off with. And then I'm going to reach forward. See, curve the spine here. So the tailbone is drawing down towards the floor. I'm tilting my pelvis a little bit. And I'm going to tuck that chin in towards the chest, gaze down at the floor as the arms reach forward. If you feel unsteady by looking down at the floor, I want you to lift that gaze up. Look at your thumbs or the wall in front of you. Breathe here. And then unroll that spine back to a nice tall stack. Let's finish up with a tricep stretch. Right arm is going to extend up towards the ceiling. Pat yourself on the back, just like so. So I'm just gently resting my hand across the back of that right shoulder as the elbow points upwards. You can use that opposite hand just to kind of, make that arm extend back a little bit more. But again, don't force any of these stretches. It should just feel very organic in your body. Yes, you want to kind of push a little bit and get that muscle to lengthen, but you don't want to do it at the sake of compromising your joints' health. And then release that arm down. Switch sides, same thing on the left. We're gonna pat ourselves on the back. I just have my hand right here across the shoulder. And then I'm gonna guide that left elbow up towards the ceiling. Maybe you wanna use the other hand just to guide it into a deeper position. Breathe as you hold. We're standing nice and tall, belly to spine. Good, and release those arms down. Let's finish up with a few deep breaths in. So my stance is nice and wide. I'm gonna inhale, sweep my arms up on that inhale, exhale. Float it down one more time. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, float it down, and you are done. Very, very nice work, everybody. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and I'll see you next time.